Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's Mevoda, and I am back for another episode of FTB Infinity. Today is a very exciting day on the server. I've actually been just waiting to get off of work all day long just so I could come home and record this episode, because we're going to be doing some very exciting things today. But before we get into what we're going to do, let's go over what I have done. First of all, upstairs here, well, you'll notice our floor's kind of missing out up there, and also, is that okay? Oh, okay, sorry. And all our micro blocks that I started to do on the outside here is also gone. When we updated, actually, FTB Infinity just had an update, I think 2 days ago, and when we updated, everything went pretty smoothly, except all of my micro blocks turned into these darkwood leaf slabs. So this was all darkwood leaves, everything out there was darkwood leaves. Actually, these micro blocks did not. I realize it's any of the micro blocks that I chiseled first. Like when I used a chisel first and then cut them with micro blocks, they all glitched and turned. But yeah, so I got rid of that. I'm gonna replace the floor in a little bit. But yeah, upstairs we haven't done really that much. I actually have a lot of resources. I've been using the quarry. I put it on one of the large hollow hills in the Twilight Forest and got a lot of stuff. Got a lot of lapis and a lot of iron. I've actually been given some iron to slash. But yeah, what have I added? Okay, well, I did this since the last episode. I just, as I was kind of traveling around the Twilight Forest, I kept on seeing slimes, and so I would murder them, and after a while I wound up with a decent amount of slime, so I made some bounce pads, because I do not have a jetpack yet, so it's nice to have a way to kind of get around here. Ooh, I didn't see that top part yet. Lars has been doing work. I guess he's putting the reactor in. Sweet, very good. Yeah, but this is the way I kind of get out of my base now. Allows me to kind of fly pretty much most of the places I need. Hey, there's Slash. Where's his base? His base won't load. Come on, base. Let's, hold on. Is that gonna work? There it is. Yeah, his base is actually looking really cool. It's like one of the... Hold on, I'm gonna get back over here before we have to climb a mountain. One of the cooler looking buildings on the server. Look, oh man, we just lost it. When you catch it from a distance, as I'm kind of running around here, I catch like a glimpse of it every once in a while, and it just looks so cool. It's got such a cool shape to it. Hey, Slash. Yeah, but, so yeah, I added that slime kind of elevator thing just to help me get around a little bit, but where most of the changes have happened have been downstairs. So as you see, this looks very different. I've added a couple more things since last time, not too much, but we'll kind of go over everything. I did have all these machines already, and I did have the alloy smelter. It's running right now. I need energetic alloy for some of what we're doing today. But I did a couple little things, like I put an little XP farm down below. We'll see that in a second. But yeah, that's just kind of getting me some XP, because I had some XP berries. And Slash was actually over at the place last night, and I was just showing him some of the stuff I was doing, some of my plans and stuff like that. And one of the things I mentioned is, you know, I wanted to make one of those cobblestone generator things that you make with the transfer node, and, you know, lava and water and just a better barrel, and you put the world interaction upgrade inside the transfer node, and it basically collects infinite cobble for you. And I guess he had just made one at his base, because he's like, actually, I have all the items to make that in my inventory right now. Do you want me to make it? And I'm like, yeah, sure, that'd be awesome. So he made us one of those last night, which is really cool. Really simple kind of design and stuff. If you're not familiar with it, I mean, so many people have done it. Even I've done it. You know, you can check out my, I think, second Sky Factory 2 episode, and you'll see how to make one of those. They're not really difficult at all. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted because I just realized I am so out of food. So we need to work on food. But not today. Just need to get enough to get us going. We are on a tour today. Will this work? Can we make toasts? Yeah, we can. Toast is good. So what else? If we come back here, I'm even kind of doing things back here a little bit. We'll get to some of the machines in a second, but I'm kind of upgrading like the back room a little bit, and I upgraded our power situation. Kind of took a little bit of a cue from Lars, and he was using these Stirling generators with lava buckets to power his, to do the stuff over at the power plant, you know, temporarily until he's got the reactor set up. And he was actually getting a good amount of power. He had better upgrades than I do. I think he had the, what are they called, the octadal layer capacitors, which gave you like 1,000,000 RF per lava bucket. But this is doing pretty well. I made a couple of the redstone energy cells, and again last night when Slash was over, he was kind of like, oh, you're getting close to 300 subs. Well, here's your 300 sub present. I guess he had some Enderium, so he upgraded these to Resonant for me. 2 of these guys, which is really cool. But yeah, that's what we're doing for power right now. I've been collecting lava from the Nether, but we're gonna upgrade that soon. But not today. I've also been upgrading some of the power cables and stuff to these enhanced ones instead of just the basic red ones, and we're actually going to have to upgrade them all to the ender ones, like the green ones, but we're going to need ender pearls for that. Actually, we're going to need ender pearls for a lot of stuff. That seems to be the one thing we are all kind of short on right now, so that is what we are going to get to today. And if we come downstairs, well, real quick. Oh yeah, by the way, I got this working. I'm just an idiot. I completely forgot that you can, like, oh man, I hate it when an EI does this, that you can like move this thing around and adjust, you know, the inputs and outputs that way. So we got that working. Yeah, but that's our enchanting room. I haven't moved this yet, but I've been starting to expand this room a little bit. Actually, I broke into our experience farm, so our back wall will be right here. I just don't really know what it is yet. But yeah, this is the experience farm that's, you know, feeding up into that chest up there. I have found 15 essence berries so far. Bushes, I mean 15 bushes, and that was with a lot of caving. They're, you know, on the mod sauce server, we noticed that, you know, we're finding these things everywhere, but they seem to be way more rare in this pack. So, I found 15, and that's with tons of searching. And, so when we set up our auto spawner on the last pack, we had one of those, these kind of farms right here, just feeding into a drum underneath our grinder. And that's how we were getting mob essence for the grinder. That's not really going to be an option this time, which forced me to kind of look into the Ender IO power spawners. Ender IO, which are really, really cool. They're kind of expensive to make. They're not too bad, but they are expensive. But we do have what we need now to get this kind of going. So now what the plan is going to be, I think I had this hallway last time, but I kind of dug out 2 rooms here, a 7x7 here, and a 7x7 here. And one of these is going to be just for Endermen. We're going to make one of the powered spawners from Ender IO, and it is going to spawn Endermen. It'll have a grinder on it, and that grinder will be collecting mob essence and feeding it into a barrel. I think we're going to make a bedrockium barrel, which is kind of crazy. It takes lots of materials. I'm really close to actually having it. I have all the stone I need. I just need a couple more diamonds. But 1 piece of bedrockium is 4 pieces of triple compressed cobblestone and 4 pieces of quadruple and a diamond block, and you get 1 of these. We need 6 for the barrel, and then some weighted pressure plates and cauldrons. That's not too bad. It's really just the bedrockium ingots. But yeah, it's all gonna feed into that barrel and collect there, and that barrel will feed our other mob spawner, our grinder, which we will make the mine factory reloaded ones so that we can use safari nets and, you know, change it out. And I think it is also going to feed, and this is kind of evil, I forgot that you could even do this. I'm gonna have another auto spawner up here with villagers in it. And the villagers are gonna feed you know, basically spawn villagers into our smeltery, which is gonna give us emeralds. We are gonna need lots of emeralds. Oh, there's already blood in here. That's good. We're gonna need lots of emeralds. That's another thing I'm noticing about Ender.io. You need emeralds like crazy, and I think right now I have 14. Yeah, but this is all gonna be pretty much one system, and it is going to be powered by our first spawner, the powered spawner. So to get started with this, I made a few more machines to kind of get ready for this. I made a sag mill, which basically separates materials. That's how we got silicon. You put clay blocks in here, and it gives you clay balls, but it also gives you silicon as like a byproduct. So you can actually just keep running the clay through, and you'll eventually just turn it all into silicon. And I also made a slice and splice. I always have trouble with that. We're gonna need that for one of the recipe ingredients. And I made a soul binder. This one is kind of the bigger pain in the neck to do. If you look, soul binder. Well, we need each of the mob heads. These aren't too tough. Get a zombie head, skeleton head, and a creeper head. I had all of those. As I mentioned, I was out looking for caves to find experience bushes, and I just stumbled upon one of these Enderman heads just placed down on the side of like a hill. I'm like, where did that come from? I know they don't normally, you know, they don't spawn naturally, but I guess Slash on his first day, when he was killing mobs and stuff, and he wasn't really too concerned about heads yet, just to save on inventory space, he would just like place heads down. So I guess he had placed an Enderman head down, and I found it. So that made us our soul binder. So the way we do this is, first off, you need a broken spawner, which I have. It can be any broken spawner. It doesn't matter what type it is. This is a cave spider. So what you do is, I made a bunch of this solarium to make some of these machines. Solarium isn't that tough the way you get it. Hey, you do what I want. Okay, there we go. Soul sand and gold in the alloy smelter together gives you solarium, just in case you didn't know. So, we first, I think we'll need to do one of these guys. Yeah, there we go. This is a soul vial. Basically, you right click on a mob to capture a soul, I guess, from a mob. So we're gonna have to go find an Enderman in the wild and catch his soul. And you combine that with the broken spawner inside the soul binder. And it takes, I think it takes like 15 levels, experience levels, and it takes a good amount of power and stuff, and it goes really slow, but it gives you a new spawner. Then you can combine that spawner with, oh man, didn't delete enough there, with one of these power spawners. Where is it? That's the Enderman. There it is, the empty one. But you just need any kind of head. Up top, you need a machine chassis, which isn't too bad. These vibrant crystals, they take some vibrant alloy around an emerald to get vibrant alloy. You combine this energetic alloy with a couple of ender pearls. I have a few at least to get us what we need here. And yeah, you craft one of these, you combine it with the new spawner in an anvil, take some levels, and it'll give you a powered spawner. It doesn't take any mob essence, and it will spawn us Endermen. So what I need to craft, I think I'm gonna do it off camera, and then actually I think Slash said he was gonna come join us and help us just for fun, so he'll be in the rest of the video. But I'm gonna get the materials ready. As I said, I need to go, I think I need another head. Maybe Slash has one. I need a head, I need to craft a grinder, I need to craft a good amount more of this enhanced energy conduit. Eventually we'll upgrade to the even nicer one, but for now I'm gonna go with that until we get, you know, more ender pearls. So yeah, grinder. The spawner we will craft on camera, so I'll just get the stuff I need to get ready for it. So as I said, I'm gonna get ready to craft some of the stuff, and when we're ready to start setting things up, I will be back with my buddy Slash. Alright guys, we will see you in a second. Hey, what's up guys? We're back with Slash, and we are ready to start getting the spawners going. For Slash's viewers, and just a quick recap of the plan here, we're gonna set up one of the Ender IO Enderman spawners over here, which does not require any mob essence. It just requires butt tons of power. So we're gonna set that up here, and that's actually gonna feed us some mob essence, which we are going to run in a pipe down here to a bedrockium drum, which I crafted, which holds 65.5 million buckets of essence. That will feed mob essence into our second grinder, which is going to have a mine factory reloaded one, which we can load with safari nets and make whatever we want. And mob essence is also going to run to another auto spawner in my Tinker's Construct setup, which will spawn villagers and give us emeralds. That's a pretty good rundown, right?
Yeah.
So I think because Slash is here, we're gonna try to get all that done. We crafted pretty much all the materials we need, and have them in this chest here. I'm gonna start getting going on the powered spawner stuff, and I think Slash might get going on some of the wiring.
Yep.
So I am going to... we need the machine chassis, electrical steel... all the things I'm saying make no sense to Slash's viewers.
It's all important. We're using it all. Pay no attention to him, but we need it.
Alright, I got the powered spawner crafted. We need to now change this cave spider spawner to an enderman spawner. For Slash's viewers, that is a enderman captured in a soul vial, which you just craft with some fused quartz and solarium, and you put them together in a soul binder. Oh, I need levels, and you need like 15 levels.
Alright, so where is the power source?
The power source is running from a cable. Oh, I fell.
Oh, do you have the rest of those? Oh, I set you on fire. I'm sorry. I was trying to pick the block for you.
You know,
my pick has fire aspect.
How many do you have?
I have 16 on me. Oh no, I have both of them. Never mind. I have 51.
50 of the
16.
orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just worried for a second.
And you saw where they were running back down, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to get my levels.
Oh, I've got a hover mode on this. I can use it.
Oh yeah. By the way, Slash already has a tier 2 jetpack. Just saying.
Tier 5.
Tier 5. I'm sorry. Yeah. I didn't mean to insult you.
I've worked hard on it to call it by its actual name.
Oh man, I'm getting lagged. Oh. I hate you, Lord Orbit.
What?
Oh, luckily. Okay. No, we're cool. He took all the experience out of my experience tank. Luckily,
Sounds like something he'd do.
He didn't see my my essence berry bush chest though. So ha.
Alright. So
I still get my levels.
There. I need that open.
You're not gonna stop me, Orb, from crafting. Some of you may notice that all of my Ender IO machines now have octadic capacitors. Slash put them in there when I wasn't looking.
We needed to do this fast. You only have like 5 minutes.
Yeah, trying to get this finished in an episode.
All right.
I think this is going on the tail end of both of our episodes, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, did that go there? Okay, there we go. That is not supposed to be over
What's
here.
funny is when I tested this in creative, I didn't even think to put an octatic capacitor in there, so I just sat there and waited forever for it to crack. This is so much faster.
Oh, this will be better if we run this wire this way.
I didn't even like stop to think. I was like so focused on like, oh, do I know
Oh no,
how
but
this
we need it
works?
over there, don't we? No, we need it here.
Craft. Okay, Enderman spawner. It is now still a broken spawner, but is now an Enderman spawner. And we get our soul vial back. That's really cool. So now, actually, I need 30 levels. And we need to combine this in an anvil. And we will have our powered Enderman spawner. Which is, we are all very excited about. Ender pearls have been kind of everybody's bane lately.
I've never heard that word before. Bane.
Bane. Like the bane of my existence.
Oh,
I believe
okay.
I believe it's like
yeah,
what the
Skype
character
kind of
in
cut it off
Batman
for a
is.
second.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Skype cut it off. I'm like, Bay. What are you
Bay.
talking about? I've never heard this word.
You're like, isn't that what the kids call their significant other? My bae. Okay. Do you have the power cables? Oh, you're running.
Yeah, I'm running everything.
We need a power cable running to where the Enderman spawner will be.
Yeah, I'm working on that. I came over here and I'm gonna work the wire kind of backwards so I don't get in my own way. Are you wanting them in the floor?
No, I think I'm gonna have them up a block.
Okay.
Orb. Stolen emerald. Fight me.
Alright, so in and out. Always active. Oh, I didn't set that other input. Darn it. I gotta go all the way back.
Oh, we are running. We're in business.
Oh, it's spawning stuff?
Yep.
Oh, that is really nice. Alright, input.
It's happy time. But the
This
is the grinder going?
Extract.
I don't.
Oh no, this is insert.
I don't see a spot on the grinder for an upgrade.
Oh, there's no. Oh. Well, then we might have to reduce the maximum size of the rooms.
Yeah, we may. We'll see. We just got two
Yeah, it just
Endermen
depends
spawned
on how
up.
things starts
The
working.
grinder killed one of them.
Alright, so this
Not
is
look at
an
this guy, and we're gonna push him in
insert only, always running.
here. You dying? You're gonna die. Wait for it. There it is.
Oh, this just takes power. I'm about to run a fluid cable over here.
Oh no, we don't need any mob essence. Oh, I have levers here. I'm gonna turn this guy off for a second because this is draining lots of power. I gotta set it to active with signal.
I'm gonna cut your power off for a second.
Okay. I stopped them from spawning.
Alright, that has to be the last one that I place. Alright, that is the spawner and the grinder. They both need power.
I'm gonna kill this one manually. Uh-oh. Where'd you go?
Don't die.
But it's fun.
And all the wires and everything else should be run correctly.
Cool. Here's a lot of fluid conduits. Probably way more than you need.
I had some of the advanced ones in my bag, but they don't bind together if you use the advanced ones and the regular.
Yeah. Oh, did you already run the...
I think I ran everything except the item cables.
Yeah, and we didn't run the villager thing yet.
So items is extract.
Oh, that's cool.
Always active.
This is already starting to collect
Extract.
some mob essence.
Always active. Okay, that's working. That's working. And
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Well, orbs behind you, but that's not what the was. I was just saying, if we did decide to drop these spawners down by 1 block, I would be able to run you a redstone wire underneath the ground, and you wouldn't be able to see the switch, and the switch would just be here on the outside. If you wanted.
Is right.
Yep.
Yeah, we can do that. I think we probably are gonna do that off camera, though. I think it's about time to call it an episode.
Yep.
We got like the basic setup.
I'm gonna turn it on for a second. I want to see it work.
Yeah, sure.
You don't mind? My viewers didn't see anything.
Oh, why'd he smacked me and ran away like a sissy? Come back here and fight like a man. An Enderman. That was the worst joke ever. I'm sorry, everybody.
Capture, spawn. What does the different settings on this do?
Why did one not spawn that time? Is a good question. Is it these? No. I don't think you need darkness for this spawner to work. Did you turn it off? No.
No, it should be working.
Okay.
It's not filling up with RF though. Give me a second. If I turn it off.
It has full RF.
Oh, it is. So why is it not spawning?
It should spawn one in a second when you see like the flames go up. There you go. It spawned 3.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And the grinder's just going, right?
Should be.
So they should get murdered.
Oh, it's losing the idle. There we go. It was having to burn down that idle bar.
Oh yeah. And then
all right. Well, that's how.
Right into the chest.
Yep, that's how that one works. And then that should be collecting mob essence in this drum. Why do we not have more? Oh, hang on. I gotta break and replace this. Oh no! Now it's stupid. Do you have a bucket? I need a bucket.
Yeah. Everybody broke the whole machine.
Oh, and I don't have this power cable connected either. It would be helpful if I did that. Here I am saying I have everything done.
We are gonna have so many ender pearls, and it is gonna be so glorious.
Oh, we don't have enough essence for me to pull it from there.
Should I keep this thing running?
Oh, no, turn it off. I've got to rerun this cable, so...
Anyway, but I think we're gonna call it an episode.
Yep.
We're gonna work out some of the kinks, but you got the basic gist. We're gonna have the one spawner over here just for Enderman. We're gonna have everything else over here. I think we are gonna try to drop these spawners down 1 block and run some wires underneath them. And gonna still put the 3rd spawner up in the Tinker's setup. So yeah, we'll probably do that by next time, and I'll probably do a little decorating around here, try to make it sort of futuristic, you know, like the levels I'm upstairs. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I think that's gonna be a bunch of off-camera work. Thank you, Lars. Wow. Thank you, Slash, for coming and helping us out. I just called you a Norwegian. Doesn't he sound Norwegian? Anyway, thank you for coming and helping me out. And thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Yep.
And we will see you next time. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and stay updated on everything we're doing in the future.
Yep.
Bye-bye, guys.
Alright, see ya.